Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, I'm gonna play through a stage of Extreme Super Battle Road because I've been hoarding a lot of these like challenge events just to make content for. Usually was compiling as I was like taking a break like earlier in like 2024, but we have so much to go for. Before we step into the ESBR stage we're taking on, I just want to explain this because I said this in a previous video, I believe, but just in case y'all haven't seen that, this tile breaking challenge, I'm purposely waiting until they release all the stages for it, because right now, we actually take a look in the information for the event. So challenge 1 is already out, challenge 2 is on the way. It's coming out like, I mean, today's the 6th and tomorrow's the 7th, so, and then challenge 3 is coming out on the 14th, so I'd rather just wait until all stages are available, and I'll make just one big video going over all three of them. So yeah, today we're gonna be focusing on one of the 3 Extreme Super Battle Road stages I have to do. Yeah, I let them build up quite a lot, but since there's no time limit, I didn't think there was too much of a rush to get to them. So stage 64, I got suggested this by a friend because I was just like, hold on, let's go back to the missions. I just want to show this. Like, I just have so much, like, where do I even start? So much to catch up on. So I asked a friend to pick it out for me. They said this. So stage number 64, Giant 8 power only. So with these type of ESBR stages, and even normal Super Battle Road, there's no other missions other than just like complete the stages and complete them in different like numbers or whatever. But the stuff, basically stuff like this, like clear stages 51 through 60, they don't have any like conditions like, oh, you have to use this, because I mean, even attempting the stage in the first place is restricted. Only one category. So the team I've made is this right here. So I recognize that it might have some characters that maybe not everybody has, like the first 4 over here. Is a Dragon Ball Heroes character. Dragon Ball Heroes character is an old 4th anniversary character, so they probably haven't been like summonable for a while. Both of these guys, really. I'd imagine that most people might have this guy, the Super Baby 2, considering that he is a yellow coin LR, so he's been unfeatured in a lot of like side banner type of stuff. Like during anniversary, they have like the ticket summons and all that. The yellow coin banners yellow coin LRs tend to be unfeatured and those type of things. And it is a really old Dokkan Fest that, you know, maybe some people would probably have. I don't think it's too unlikely. But I do want to explain the stage details. We actually get to see the enemy info. It's just such a neat update. Like they're making so many cool updates to the game. It's really cool. But here's something I noticed about this fight. So battle 1, battle 2, battle 3, all of these are against hybrid Saiyans. So that is the main reason why I'm wanting to bring this guy right here, the Super Baby 2, because if we look at his passive, they got a specific portion of it. It's about right here. 6 key, 100% attack and defense, and 40% crit when there's a pure or hybrid Saiyan enemy. So yeah, he's gonna be doing a good bit more right there. I think at max he's see, they have this right here, another 100% attack and defense and 40% crit if HP is 40% or more when performing a super attack. So I have a good bit of stats and 80% crit, so that is something. And also on his super attack effects, 18 key he lowers attack and defense, and then 12 key he lowers attack, so lowering attack's pretty good. What did I build him with? Full additional, of course. That's the old me. Is that even like worthwhile? I don't think he has like any other additionals in his kit or anything. No, I mean, he's got crit, so that's kind of pointless. This is like a really old build I have for him, so don't mind me. His giant ape is also pretty cool too. Guaranteed transforms into it when your HP is 40% or less. So yeah, it's just dealing attack there on the super attack effects. High chance of a form of crit, so could be good to avoid like the enemy super attacks, because when you're in a giant form, it basically just like, I'm trying to think how to word it, but if we ever access it, you'll be able to see like the turn counter just pauses So technically would be able to still be in whatever turn we were in as we went into it. And the enemies can only super attack a certain amount of times. For most enemies it's only one, but they only super a certain number of times within that given turn. So yeah, if they end up supering during the giant form, the super just gets completely like wasted on that. And then after the giant form ends, we return back to the turn that we were on, and they just can't super. So it's a cool thing like that. So I'm using the 4th anniversary LRs right here because they are boosted still. It might be very soon because they said like they had like one piece of it in the news that the boosted characters will only last until mid-January, and right now it's January 6th, so we're probably quickly approaching that time. I gotta get my EZA grinding in with them while I can. I'm definitely doing that. So yeah, these Dragon Ball Heroes characters, so they're not just restricted to crossover, but also they can go alongside Giant Eat Power. While AGLs is for Vegito right here, his active skill does kind of prefer crossover to a degree. So you can do his active skill turn 6 from start of battle, but I don't know if these Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road fights typically don't last that long. But I think it'll be okay. And then this guy's kind of the same thing where he's got some Giant 8 power conditions, and plus this guy's got a super attack counter, so that could potentially help. In terms of rotations, I mean, I was just probably just going to run the Vegitos as one rotation, and then run the 4-year LRs as the other one, and then just float off Super Baby 2 and Goku Youth. And I might as well explain Goku Youth right here. So his super deck effect has a high chance to stun, so that's already off to a good start, because in these SBR, ESBR stages, you could deal any stats effects whatsoever. They're like anything at all. They're not immune to anything. So he's got a good bit of stats, but I mean, honestly, I don't imagine him to be tanking super well. It's mostly just bringing him for his stun utility. So let's see. He performs a crit when HP is 59% or less. That's kind of cool, but whenever his HP is above 59% or more, he launches additional attack that's a high chance of becoming a super. So that can help you give another proc for the 50% stun. And here's something else too right here. When the HP is 59% or less when attacking, he does a guaranteed passive skill stun once only within that given fight. Yeah, then more attack right there. So I think the whole, like, what is it? The whole idea behind that stun is basically once you have access to the active skill right here, it'll pretty much just stun on the active skill. But the thing is, since it's a passive skill stun and it doesn't specify otherwise, this is only one turn, but it could still be useful. So yeah, really just utilizing for stun, really. That's pretty much it. I mean, nobody else here besides Super Baby 2 and Goku Youth really have status effects. If you look at this, nothing right there. Nothing right there. Oh, well, I mean, they greatly lower defense, but, like, who cares? Lowering defense does not matter, especially because, like, right now, since these guys are boosted, the 4th anniversary LRs, they are doing guaranteed crits. And plus, they just have, like, massive stats. But, yeah, I think this is going to work out. So, I think that's pretty much all my bases covered in terms of that. I mean, I don't really have anything specified in here. Is this... Which one are we currently working towards in terms of the, is it the Kid Goku with the Grandpa Gohan? Or no. I was thinking about normal SPR. No, we're working towards, like, I guess, Extreme Z Awakening and Support Memory. They call it boosting, but, could be going for that, was it that Vegeta family one? Anyway, I've gone on long enough. This guy, I mean, I was thinking about bringing this guy. He is an AoE character on 18 key. yeah, it causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, but thing is that like he kind of wants to be running slot 1 to get more attack. He doesn't do any status effects really. Yeah, I mean, he's got guard, but his stats aren't like super crazy high or anything like that. And he doesn't really synergize with the rest of the team super well. But go ahead and bring another, there we go. Another SS4 Vegeta right there. So that's pretty much it. Let's just go on and rockin'. Alright, double checking to make sure I got this stuff. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, most likely, I don't think that AGL SS4 Vegito's intro is like restricted to anything, so we'll just be able to see that. Okay, so the 4-year LRs are not really next to each other right now, but we at least have this. Might be best if we just keep the AGL one in front. He's got like more start turn damage reduction, is that right? I haven't used this physical one in a while. It's got 5% damage reduction per giant 8 power. So what would be at 35% damage reduction. And then this guy right here, 30% from the intro, and then down here, 4% crit, 30% damage reduction all allies. So okay, so it's really just massive like defense stats he gets when super attacking. He already has all of his damage reduction up, so yeah, he's probably a little bit better for a slot 1. In terms of who we should go for, I'm thinking we go for Goten right here. Because I mean, next turn we have the Ent Goku Youth. Probably seemed like he'd maybe struggle against type disadvantage right there. So let's get that. Is Goku gonna get? Okay, good. Yeah, very well, easily got that. Let's see how they handle this. I don't have a whole lot of dodge, and oh, that's manageable for sure. Okay, I thought they were gonna be hitting a lot harder. I have my AGL SS4 Vegito built full additional. I think secondary dodge. I know probably nowadays I probably would do the inverse. But I've used them a lot for easy A's. AGL SS4 Vegito. Okay, we have a super here. I don't think I saw the counter prompt, but we still living. Goten's still alive. Okay. That is surprising. Additional super? Yes. Awesome. But yeah, AGL SS4 Vegito, I have used them so much for so many easy A's in the game, like grinding the Extreme Z battles. Just any of them that like acts for crossover and all that type of stuff. Okay, so we're actually low enough on HP to be able to see the active skill. I feel like, you know, there's no harm in doing it really. Trying to think. Okay. I do want to warn y'all before I do the active skill. It's very old audio quality. Maybe turn your volume down. It's... Oh god, it can be ear piercing. Just get ready. Christ. Even I'm not prepared for that. Oh my god, it's making me cringe. What the hell? Oh, whatever, let's just go. I was thinking about the rotations a second ago about like who I'd float off, and I think I will just float off AGL's for Vegito. Get some more use out of like the stunning and all that from the Goku youth. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do this. Maybe I shouldn't like heal a whole lot, because then if we heal over 59% HP, then we're not gonna have access to that instant like one-turn stun like that. Pretty useful that you can do it on an active skill. All right, so we've already seen the intro, so might as well start turning that off now. This turn looks like it's gonna be pretty decent, huh? Unless Super Baby 2 just links with nobody, but I think he'll be okay. Let's just aim for Bullet right there. Oh, yikes. The typing is kind of scary, honestly. I kind of feel like maybe we should heal, even if it does get us over 59%. Let's just get rid of Bola, because towards the end that might be a bit scary. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, hopefully Bola does not. Okay, she does. I doubt we're gonna dodge it. I have very little dodge. Wow, I keep overestimating like how much it's gonna do. This is Extreme Super Battle Road, and I guess it's just as this AGL is for Vegito, just that guy. He really is. We're getting low on health, but they're not doing a crazy heck of a lot. Okay, sweet. I think he should be fine. I mean, after these supers, he gets so much defense stats. There we go, double digits. That's good. Now, in terms of build for that guy, do I have like any crit on him? It's hard to remember. I think I gave him full additional as well. I can't remember what's the other one. I think it was secondary crit, maybe. Okay, and there he goes. Lower attack, additional super, which is good. I didn't actually look exactly at what his attack stats were looking like. There we go, we get this off again, but I'm definitely skipping it. I'm not blowing out our ears again. Alright, there we go. He somehow gets... Doesn't seem like it. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, 4th anniversary LR's doing guaranteed crits anyway, while they're boosted. 24 million from Vegeta right there. Pretty nuts. Yep, there we go. Alright, now on to the last fights. It's gonna be versus Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. We got a full Dragon Ball Heroes rotation right here. So the friend has better stats, so let's put them in slot 1. Yeah, kind of wondering if, I mean, Vegeta is type neutral against AGLS's 4 Vegito. Let's just keep going on Goku Jr. Would that be a smart idea? Yeah, I don't see why not. Okay, hopefully it doesn't like screw us up too bad from a super. Okay, no super. Yeah, so I know probably full dodge secondary addition will be preferable with this guy, but just with how much I use him in EZAs, like I don't feel the need to change it. Like, I kind of want to show like how much, like I don't even know, like well over 3,000 times. I don't know. Any like extreme Z battle that like uses crossover, it's just demolished by that guy. Okay, hang in there for sure. Yeah, mine's definitely going to be fine here in slot 3. He gets quite a lot of defense stats after he supers, so no problem there. Okay. Yep. No super attack from Vegeta Jr. Okay. Definitely gonna put SS4 Vegeta there in the front. Type advantage in terms of, you know, he's got the type advantage guard. See that? Yeah. Super Baby 2 didn't really contribute a heck of a lot, but I mean, he did something, I guess. 26 million. How much are we taking off? Okay, yeah, goodbye. That was pretty easy with the boosted characters. If y'all want to consider that cheating, like, I mean, I guess, considering that, like, we may never be able to do this again with, like, these boosted anniversary characters. Alright, so there's that done. That didn't take very long at all. We got a title. Yeah, there we go. We'll just, I have weird OCD. I like to accept missions from this view just because I find it looks a little bit neater. So, there we go. Got 7 stones, got a good couple of skill orbs. And how close are we for that? I mean, owned 1. Weird. But I mean, oh, we leveled it up just a little bit. Okay, so I'd rather just wait to go over what that support memory does, like whenever it's fully leveled up. I almost never even use support memories except for like what are they? It's the ones that like increase the bonus effects. So this Oolong one. This GT Vegeta and Bola one, and this one right here, which is kind of recent. I want them to have a bonus like increase for like every type, so they still need to make one for the yellow film and the orange film. That'll be cool. But I mean, I don't know. I'm typically not someone who likes to use items. Except if it's like World Tournament, then like whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So we can take a look at the stats here. Just 1 second. All right, here we are. So we're gonna have to scroll all the way down to stage number 64. Woo! There we go. See what we're looking at here. I swear, like, these stats numbers only, I'm just looking at the super attacks really. They're looking like some normal Super Battle Road stages. I guess they wanted to hold back because like beyond the characters I picked out, the category is not super big. We could just take a look at my box real quick. We'll filter by Giant Ape Power. So just ignoring the 4-year LRs and ignoring the Dragon Ball Heroes characters. I mean, yeah, they gar for the first turn, but nowadays they're not really doing a whole lot for you. No stats effects. They're gonna get their EZA soon. During the 10th anniversary. There's like a 99.999% chance that they will. Like they've settled into that that rhythm, I guess, of just every anniversary they do the anniversary from a couple years back. So yeah, I mentioned this guy earlier. I feel like maybe if you don't have like a lot of these Dragon Ball Heroes characters and all that, then maybe he could be decent. And again, like if you're not opposed to using items, I could definitely see this guy being good with like a Whis or something, even just with one. Gar with 40% damage reduction definitely is not bad at all. I mean, this guy, he's a Carnival LR. I don't imagine he would fit all too well on the team. I mean, maybe you could get away with it. Maybe. This guy wants Team Bardock stuff, and I doubt that, yeah. Medium chance to stun. I mean, I've always kind of kept an eye out on this guy because, I mean, 58% damage reduction is not terrible. It's not terrible. But the thing is, you have to have a Goku attacking the same turn. So I'd imagine if you're going against like a int enemy with this guy, he's basically like, type advantage guard, 58% damage reduction. Not too bad in that situation. I guess maybe people would have to use this guy if they have him, but some people might not. I do like his 12 key super attack effect, greatly lowering attack. Always love to see lowering attack. This guy, I don't know about that one. Definitely not. Okay, this guy could be considered just because of his 70% counter. But in terms of like normal attacks, I mean, maybe. Depends if like he gets like an additional super attack for you, because I haven't built a full additional for that sake. Just yeah, right here. Greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. I don't think he has like any additionals in his kit whatsoever. However, I do want to mention this actually, fun fact, that could actually be useful for some people. Any type of counter, like either whether it be a super attack counter or a normal attack counter, since they're an attack registered in the game, they count as a proc for hidden potential. So if you get like a counter off before you attack, that's an additional proc for hidden potential. So that's kind of cool right there. But in this situation, I would not be running this guy slot 1. It could be kind of scary for him, even like, you know, after he supers, but you never know. I think maybe just as long as he doesn't miss that 70% counter chance. I mean, the second anniversary units right here, maybe they could work, I guess. if you have no other options. This guy maybe, I mean, he is a leader. He has 50% counter chance, not as good as the tech one. I imagine like this guy might be getting an easy A soon, just maybe. If you have this guy, he is a Dragon Ball Heroes character, but here's the thing that's most relevant right here. High chance of stunning superclass enemies after receiving an attack. There's some potential cheese you can do with that. Just gotta get lucky. He really lowers attack, which I really like. Here's another Dragon Ball Heroes character. I was thinking about bringing this guy because he does have 50% damage reduction. But I mean, he's not really doing anything super crazy. I mean, he has a high chance to stun, but that's a passive skill stun, just one turn. And I mean, there's not a whole lot else left. I mean, they have this free-to-play character. Oh, come on, let's open him up. Yeah, they have this free-to-play character. Lowering defense is not my favorite or anything like that. He does guard. Where is it? Yeah, guards all attacks with 50% or more HP. Gets more stats if there's another giant power, which, you know, you have to use that. So, I mean, if you have no other options, this guy could be decent, and plus he does have a giant form right there. Turns into giant when HP is 50% or less, or from the 4th turn from start of battle. Might take a little time getting into it, though. That's the one thing. So, if only this guy and this guy got their easy A's. SA2, yeah, I pointed that out previous video, I think. But they'd probably really help here if they had their easy A's, which would probably be nuts, considering that like they're nuking type leader skills. So I'd imagine to counterbalance the fact that you can't bring them into most challenge events, they might make them like really, really good. Because it's not like you can bring them in most like difficult fights anyway. Some of them you can, but yeah, I mean, I went over a good couple options here. The rest of it I just don't really see as helping a whole lot. I mean, this AGL Turles can be good with the right setup, but high chance of stun right there. But here's the thing, is that like he wants a very specific team, Space Traveling Warriors. Yeah. But anyway, I think that should be about it, really. So just wanted to go over some other options in case some people didn't have all these like Dragon Ball Heroes characters, 4th anniversary, blah blah blah, all that. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. Actually, before I end off, I do want to mention next video I'm going to be doing. I got a request to play the Supreme Magnificent Battle for Universe Survival Saga. So I'm gonna start chipping away at this now, because I mean, why not? I've left stage 5 and stage 6. Stage 6 got some other missions. Let's just take a sneak peek and see what we're looking at. 4 accelerated battle. That doesn't really seem like it's gonna be too bad. And then this one is Universe 11. Yeah, I've heard about this, but I do have most of the Universe 11 category, huh? There's only one character I'm really missing from this. It's that Peppy Gau's character that came out in 2024. It's like the only character I'm missing. And I heard that she is good for this mission, but unfortunately I don't have her. I didn't want to summon on that banner, I'm good. But I do have LR Algerin, so it might actually be kind of easy. Even though AG Algerin's like, I don't know, he is a little countered by the fight, from what I hear. I don't know. I still have yet to play it, as you can see. But yeah, we're doing that next time, so hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be seeing y'all around next time, and be sure to always check the Baba Shop. Bye bye.